Okay, 2 takes and a charger later. I'm still hooked up to that. So, where was I? So, you type it in. Sharor's a bust. You can't find the spelling for it. Or at least not the spelling you would expect. So, you look for Ninurta, because Sharor is Ninurta's mace, so this makes sense. And you click on him, and you get a whole entire list of translated works that Ninurta's name is in. The convenient thing about ETCSL, all of the proper nouns are in a different color. So if they're a king's name or a god's name or something like that, then it'll be in blue, generally, and the main body of the text will be in black. So you can just skim and just look at all the proper nouns until you find the one you want. Yeah. Excuse me, I have apparently a fly in my room. Yes, find the name you want, Ninurta, Sharor. If you just want the mace, really, if you're just curious about the story I'm referencing, that would be the Exploits of Ninurta on ETCSL. You can just type that into the Google search bar. Exploits of Ninurta, ETCSL, should be one of the first things that pops up, and you can read all about it. Let's see. I could go on a tangent about the exploits of Ninurta, but where's the fun in that? This is a introduction to what I'm trying to do here. So what I believe, let's try to get all of my random hand gestures in the screen. What I believe, what I don't believe, resources I use. Most people who get into Sumerian polytheism don't get into it for the wonderful sense of community. Yes, there is a wonderful community, and there are wonderful people out there who will be thrilled to help you. It's a bit like walking into a dead anime fandom, just a little bit. So, there are people who are willing to help you, but generally speaking, if you come into it like I did, you're halfway convinced you're the only person on this side of the planet who's got an interest. So your best friend will be the libraries, especially university libraries, college libraries, city libraries. I wouldn't go to a small town 200 people library to find something on Mesopotamia, although they might have something. And this is why I say Sumerian Recon, because most of the accurate information you'll get is from archaeological documentaries, from works by anthropologists, people who are invested in the translations. Not so much places like Gateways to Babylon does have some good stuff, I will admit that. But there are websites on the internet that will claim to know quite a bit about the Sumerian gods, Inanna in particular. Inanna is very popular, and for good reason. But there are a lot of misconceptions from secondary and tertiary sources that can be easily avoided if you go straight to people who are paid to write this stuff, or at least whose livelihoods center around this information. Let's see. Basically, check your sources, kids. Yes, we're all back in college now. Let's see. What else? Well, I suppose we could go with Sumerian polytheism's claim to fame. That would be Inanna. To some extent, Enki, although he's not as prominent, because of the huge mass of goddess worshippers who just flock to Inanna because she's amazing, and she deserves the respect. She just gets some misplaced attributes. Inanna, Enki, Ereshkigal, everyone likes a death goddess. And Ninkasi, because you cannot forget the goddess of beer. So I should probably at a later date, once my technology actually cooperates with me, do individual segments on them. Although there are other people who go at this from an anthropological angle who I can link. I am following some very great people who focus on translations and the archaeology side of this. Something Hammurabi. I'll check it out. If I find them, I will either link them in the description or something like that. You will see them in this series at some point. I will reference them because they are great for someone who's starting out. Let's see. I think Irving Finkel is the name of this absolutely adorable anthropologist who works for the British Museum. And the British Museum, shocker, has a YouTube. And Irving Finkel has spoken on this YouTube account about things like Mesopotamian beliefs about the afterlife and ghosts, and what to do if a demonic baby snatcher is trying to get into your home. Let's see. Also necromancy. Not recommended from a polytheistic standpoint, but it was definitely done. It was a definite method. There you go. All you morbid souls like myself who on your bucket list is stuff like the catacombs under Paris and the graveyards around New Orleans. Don't worry, you will find your place here. What else? I should probably go into the basic beliefs, but honestly, I'm just shocked we've managed to verge on 7.5 minutes. So I will leave this here for the moment. I've mostly been rambling in a vaguely helpful way because I had an outline for the pilot and it kept getting interrupted by technical difficulties. So, bam! Have a thing.